A type of wedding guide. Chapter 1. Types of weddings. Types of weddings info. Some types of weddings are: military wedding, double wedding, two friends or relatives get married together, period or history wedding with old-time costumes and decor, ethnic wedding with native customs, hotel ballroom wedding, boat wedding on a large boat, honeymoon wedding at exotic location, country wedding on a ranch, midnight wedding such as New Year's Eve, home wedding, dress up like Hawaiians wedding, garden wedding, surprise wedding where you invite friends to a party then have the wedding, pirate wedding, safari wedding, Gone with the Wind plantation wedding, barn type wedding where people sit on hay bales, go for hayride and dance after, wedding in a natural place like at the ocean or on a lake. Theme wedding websites: angelfire.com/New York 3/Wiccan weddings/bride.html, Wiccan weddings, information for the Wiccan bride. Arizona-Renaissance-Wedding.20m.com, Arizona Renaissance and Wicca Weddings, resource for planning a Renaissance or Wicca wedding in Arizona. FantasiaThemes.com, Fantasia Themes, coordinates the medieval wedding day or themed wedding event. JaneRayburn.com/wedding/notes.html, a Roman wedding, notes on reconstructing a Roman wedding. Weddings.usabride.com/wedding-planning-advice/planning-a-fall-wedding, Halloween and fall harvest theme weddings, discusses attire, invitations, decorations, location and favors. A list of do-it-yourself wedding websites and blogs from blog.feedspot.com/DIY_wedding_blogs. abrideonabudget.com. acoastalbride.com/category/DIY. blog.afloral.com. blog.feedspot.com/rockville_md_influencers. blog.inviter.com. blog.weddings.tar.com/category/wedding-DIY-2. bloomsbythebox.com/blog. boho-weddings.com/category/DIY-bride. bridalmusings.com/category/wedding-ideas/DIY-tutorials. confettitdaydreams.com/category/wedding-DIY. DIYbride.com/blog. noba.com.au/noba/weddings/weddings-DIY. onsued.com/DIY. ruffledblog.com/category/DIY-projects. So you're getting married.com/category/real-wedding/DIY-real-weddings. Want that wedding.co.uk/real-wedding/DIY. whimsicalwonderland-weddings.com/category/real-wedding/DIY-wedding. blog.feedspot.com/DIY_wedding_RSS_feeds. feedspot.com/news/DIY_wedding. Chapter 2. The Big, Expensive Wedding. Big wedding info. Signs of a high-status wedding are: lots of people, reception in a rented facility as opposed to home, full meal at reception, open bar, big band/high-status band, lavish decorating, professional photographer and videographer, big wedding rehearsal dinner, providing accommodations for out-of-town guests, paying for bridesmaid dresses, having an exotic honeymoon in a far-off place. A list of luxury wedding websites and blogs from blog.feedspot.com/luxury_wedding_blogs. blog.dnniswisser.com. blushpopperco.com/blog. chancycharmweddings.com/blog. lbdesign.co.uk/blog/news-from-l-b. exclusiveitalyweddings.com/blog. fatenashville.com. hellofcakes.co.uk/news. indierihya.com/redaction. insideweddings.com. isabelsmithweddings.co.uk/blog. kimbalasubrahmaniyam.com. lavishlylux.com. lovistaey.uk. luxuryweddings.net.au. luxurywedding.sicily.com/wedding-journal. matthewoliver.co.uk/blog. OMG I'm getting married.com. somethingbluewedding.co.uk/show-all. strictlyweddings.com. sumptuous-events.com/blog. teasbakery.co.uk/blog. thecustomcakeboutique.com/blog. theprincesscut.com. thesimplyelegantgroup.com/blog. visualmasterpiece.com/blog. weddingeurtsblog.wordpress.com. wedlooks.com. blog.feedspot.com/luxury_travel_blog. blog.feedspot.com/luxury_car_blogs. blog.feedspot.com/luxury_travel_podcasts. blog.feedspot.com/luxury_homes_YouTube_channels. blog.feedspot.com/luxury_travel_YouTube_channels. blog.feedspot.com/luxury_wedding_RSS_feeds. feedspot.com/news/luxury_wedding. Chapter 3. An Outdoor Wedding Guide. Outdoor Wedding Websites. There is a book out there called the Everything Outdoor Wedding Book. Outdoor weddings can be held at botanical gardens, farm, zoos, aquariums, beaches, parks, etc. All about rosegardening.com/outdoor-wedding-ideas.html. allweddingideas.com/outdoor-wedding.shtml. americanbridal.com, outdoor and summer weddings. beachwedding.net.au. countryliving.com. create-a-christian-wedding.com/outdoor-wedding-ideas.html. ehow.com, outdoor wedding ideas. elegala.com/go/ideas_advice/for/plan_and_outdoor_wedding, outdoor weddings. elizabethandesigns.com/blog. favorideas.com/category/hot-holidays/outdoor-weddings, favor ideas, outdoor weddings. funny-wedding-ideas.com/outdoor-wedding-ideas.html, unique outdoor wedding ideas. gardenweddingideas.com. hubpages.com/hub/outdoor-wedding-ideas. intimateweddings.com/blog. kisswedding.com/outdoor-wedding-ideas.html. lowes.com, offers some great casual backyard wedding ideas. outdoor.weddings.com. outdoorwedding.net.au. outdoorweddingguide.com. out-door-wedding-ideas.com. outdoorweddingideas101.com. outdoorweddingideas-and-planning-guide.com. outdoorweddingideasblog.com. partypop.com/forums. perfectoutdoorweddings.com. romanticoutdoorwedding.com. superweddings.com/neatideas.html. theknot.com, inspiring outdoor wedding photos. teahootingwizards.com. thriftyfun.com. wetcheaper.com/backyard-weddings.html. weddingideasmag.com, Wedding Ideas Magazine. weddingvendors.com/planning/articles/outdoor-wedding-ideas. wetthemes.com/outdoor-wedding-ideas.shtml. yourweddingplanning.com/outdoor-wedding-ideas.html. A list of beach wedding websites and blogs from blog.feedspot.com/beach_wedding_blogs. beachwedding-guide.com, Beach Wedding Guide, wedding planning guide with information to plan the perfect beach wedding with ideas on beach decor. beachweddingplanning.com, beach weddings, Beach Wedding Guide with a focus on beach weddings, destination weddings, and unique beach wedding ideas. AlabamaBeachWeddings.blogspot.com, BeachBride.com, KCBellWeddings.blog/category/beach wedding, JuneBugWeddings.com/wedding-blog/category/wedding-style/beach-wedding, LoversKeyBeachWeddings.com/blog, modernwedding.com.au/ideas/wedding-theme/beach-wedding-ideas, SununZABeachWeddings.com/blog, SunnyBeachWeddings.com/blog, WeddingTropics.com/blogs, Feedspot.com/news/beach_wedding. Chapter 4. Other types of weddings. Group wedding/mass wedding. There is a music video for a popular love song. I forget what it is, but I believe it has video from a Reverend Sun Myung Moon group wedding where 1,000 or so couples marry all together. Reverend Moon once led the Unification Church. A group wedding is when several couples get together to marry in the same ceremony. A mass wedding could be anywhere from 20 couples to thousands. I've read about mass weddings in China, Malaysia, and Israel among some Christian religions, gay mass weddings, and of course, the Unification Church formerly run by Rev. Moon of South Korea. There are some newspaper articles on the internet talking about recent mass weddings. Wedding at sea. The cultural myth states that a ship's captain has the legal right to perform a wedding at sea, but the truth is that he or she must do something legally beforehand to give them that right, like become a judge, a justice of the peace, a minister, or some other manner of an official depending on the county they're registered in. Many cruise lines offer the wedding at sea option. They have some officer on ship who can perform it. You can marry while the ship is in port. You have to follow the rules of the port you're at. Some cruise ships do not marry you per se. You go to the justice of the peace in whatever port you're in, provide the paperwork to him, then go back on ship to have the wedding ceremony. Plan a wedding at sea beforehand. They generally don't do them unless they're planned out in advance. Many county governments don't care where you have the wedding ceremony. You can file the papers in your home county, then have the ceremony on ship in some but not all cases. ehow.com/how_7199_married-cruise.html. Wedding in jail. I watched the TV series Love After Lockup because I wanted to see who these stupid people were who corresponded with a jailbird, sent them money, then got together when the convict was released. I'm pretty sure they were all using the straight people for money. The one relationship that stayed was the poker player in Vegas. They seem to be hitting it off. Mostly women marry guys who are incarcerated, who they meet either through volunteer work in the prison or through one of the dating websites dealing with jailbirds. A lot of guys go on them dating websites like Jail Babes, meet some chick, then marry her once she gets out. Some girls marry guys who will never get out of jail. I don't understand it. Some girl married Eric Menendez, who killed his parents. They had a video of this chick shopping for him at the supermarket while she's on the cell phone, him telling her what to get for him. It's very hard to get married in jail, but not impossible, because marriage is a right. If you're willing to endure the paperwork, you should be able to do it in many American prisons. Have the person on the inside, the inmate, make an inmate request for a marriage packet. Both of you complete the forms and submit them to the prison along with the application fees, about $150 to $200. You will need a birth certificate, divorce records, etc. Contact the prison family visiting officer about the application and the details once the wedding receives approval. The prison might appoint a prison chaplain to perform the ceremony or allow you to bring your own. You will have to pay this person. You will have to buy a marriage certificate. You will need to bring your own witness, someone who is on the inmate's approved visitor list, or the inmate can bring another inmate as his witness. The prison should give you some time after the ceremony for pictures and a short party, but don't expect much. The bottom line is that most prison weddings go south regardless of whether the inmate stays in jail or not. The thing about marrying a jailbird is you get conversation and love letters, but you don't have to have sex because the guy is locked up. prisontalk.com/forum/showthread.php?t=66266 Marrying someone incarcerated. Conjugal visits in jail. That stuff you see about conjugal visits on TV is rare. It only happens in a few prisons, but it does happen. Some progressive prisons have trailers set up which they let good prisoners use with their wives for the weekend. In some foreign countries, the jail is a big fenced-in community. The family lives with the guy. I've watched the TV shows Banged Up Abroad, which is called Locked Up Abroad in the United States. In some foreign prisons, if the guy has got money, his wife and kids can move in with him in prison.